Morning, y'all. Listen to Honey Girl breathe back there. She's so cute. I love like laying next to her, listen to her heartbeat. Oh, did you uncover yourself again, you silly girl? Cover her up. Look at you, you're so cute. Are you on top of your blankets, huh? We got another blanket for you over here that I'm gonna cover you with. How cute are you, huh? The cutest. Have you seen the most beautiful girl in the world? That is the no girl. Gives me purpose. I have purpose. I do. You know, oh, that was a cool show, man. Melrose Place. I love that show. It's hard to believe it's so long ago, you know? It was a good show. You know, you had Beverly Hills 90210, then Melrose Place. Yeah, that was good. Um, you know, and then, man, Glenn Fry, 2016 he died. It didn't seem that long ago. He was cool. That was reminding me of like him and Michael Madsen kind of look similar, right? And he was cool too. I saw the Eagles in South Lake Tahoe when I was married to my. Oh, I was only married one time. That's enough. That was way too many times. One time, but yeah, that was cool. That's when they're like, they kept saying they were going to retire, you know, and that was like I want to say like, God, was it 2001? Time ticking away. It's so crazy. I just gave up trying to like make up for all the money I lost and shit. And you know, when it's depressing if you think about it. Trying to raise, you know, two relationships where they had kids and just trying to, you know, just I love the moms and then I love the kids too and I accepted them and it was good. It's whatever. But and then only time I was married, I was cheated on. Well, I mean, at least it ended, you know. But I didn't go and cheat on her, you know, because that's just stupid, you know. It just, yeah. But you know, just like with my second relationship, I haven't been in too many relationships just because I was shy and now I don't want to ever be in a relationship again. I don't know why. I think more and more, just the more shit that happens, you know. But yeah, Grant Show, he was pretty cool. I didn't know that about like with Aaron Spelling and stuff. You know, 'cause he's pretty big, you know, back then. He had a lot of shows and it's like it makes sense, they want to keep him for that show, but he had other offers, But it's just funny to see him older now and you know, um he kind of reminds me a little bit like Michael Pear from Eddie and the Cooters. Cooters? Eddie and the Cooters. Cooters. Hooters and Cooters. Coot. Cooters. But yeah, I like that show. It's cool. I was thinking, and I make the mistake of thinking, okay, so would you like to be like really like attractive, and whatever, and then you get older because everybody gets older and you don't look as good as you used to and stuff and whatever, but so but or would you just kind of want to be plain your whole life, like just like whatever, or would you, I think the thing is like, if you're really good looking, people always think you're gonna look like that, with Hollywood, they're always wearing makeup and shit, just like female humans, they're always putting makeup on, and then when you see them without makeup, they're like they can't do it because they're just like for par example, that Thomas Chan, the guy over there in Mendocino County that still owes me money, and I told him I was going to show him some tough love. and break him in half with my mind. You know, and he can't run far fast enough, ran so far away. And his sister was like, I mean, she was all right, but she's, oh my gosh, she's so narcissistic. And at first she was nice, and then I was just like, and then she has two autistic sons. One's like really bad. He just always he goes outside, he walks around, he's like, like that, and I was just like, that's what I do. And they were cool kids though, because they're on the spectrum, and one wasn't as bad. But they got the vaccines when they were younger, and I've looked it up, and I think a lot of the vaccines can cause stuff like that. It just depends on your your whatever you got going on in your system. But so I inherited bipolar from my mom, and my dad was something else too. And then there's a lot of shit, it's like whatever. But I didn't inherit the narcissism and the greedy fucking money hungry whatevers like the rest of my ex family is. But yeah, I don't know. I think you got to look in the mirror and make that change, I guess. But yeah, his sister was honey, like went poo poo in the backyard, and she didn't have no hose or anything like that and to clean it up, and I didn't have anything to clean it up, and I was, can I have something to clean it up? And she freaked out. She's like, oh my god, now the kids are gonna step in it and play in it. And I was like, they're playing in the poo? You want to play with the poo like I did when I was a kid? I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, get me the fuck out of this place. And I got irritated, and I'm like, you know what? And that guy was irritating me, and I'm just like, because the sister's, she's cute, but oh my god, fucking stressful. So get the fuck out of there. Honey and I drove out of there, and I think like how much time and it's just time, money, whatever, but time, you can't get that back. And I'm just like, fuck, I wasted so much time. I can't look at it like that, because if I look at it like that, I get even more fucking depressed. And I'm like, I just, I went back to work off of disability. I was working 75 to 120 hours a week just to end up like I am right now. It's so fucking pointless. I'm like, oh my gosh. And only because I was helping others thinking that they'd change. And some people will never fucking change. Just remember that. Concentrate on yourself. It's not selfish. I used to think that it was self-absorption. It's not. Concentrate on yourself, and spend as much money as you want on your pup, because they deserve it.